All the trees in the yard are starting to flower. The fruit's coming for spring. The mango, the nectarine. If you don't know, the flowers are indicative of the fruit to come. So the more flowers you got, the more fruit your tree's gonna have. This one already fruited, but check out this is a green guava. Fruited a little while ago, a couple months ago. This is a lemon tree. It's got massive amount of flowers as well. We just like a month and a half ago took off all the lemons and made lemonade and stored a bunch of it in concentrate so we can make stuff in the future. Put that in the freezer. That one hasn't flowered yet. Well, actually, it flowered in fall and it gave like 2 little fruits, now that I remember. The tangerine, we just took off all the tangerines as well a couple weeks ago. We've been munching on those for the past few weeks. And this tree was full of them, probably had like 300 of them. And we took them all off because on a lot of trees, except for the orange tree, majority of the citrus and fruit trees that are able to do well in LA, if you don't take off the fruit, the new flowers won't come out because it's still with fruit on the tree, and then that prevents the new fruit to get onto the tree. So definitely don't want that happening. You want to get 2 fruiting cycles in 2 years. You don't want the same one to stay on there for 2 years, except for, like I said, this orange tree. Even though the fruit's all up on that one, it'll still flower and continue to give a lot more fruit. I don't know if that's the certain species, but there used to be a lot of orange trees in the San Gabriel Valley. The majority of this area used to be orange orchards, so I wonder if this species was bred to be like that because maybe they wanted to always keep the oranges on the tree so that they didn't have to always harvest in one season, and then also be able to get next season's crop onto there as well and still have the ability to harvest whenever they wanted. That's just my personal theory, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, check this out. All the rye right here is flowering too. We use this herb for cooking. It's called ruda in Spanish. Used in a lot of Latin soups. But check out the peach tree in the back. Started flowering a little while ago. And it dropped all its flowers maybe like a week or 2 ago. You see all the fruit on here. It's a crazy amount of fruit. This one flowered like crazy if you've been following my stories. It was literally like a pink bush, and now it's doing real well. This banana tree looks like it's finally caught on. It's got some new growth. Cut all the old nasty growth off, and now it's been growing good. And check out this lime tree. This is about the 2nd year we'll get fruit off of it, but just massive flowers. That's gonna fruit like crazy as well. One that already gave its fruit and had flowered a little while ago was this we call it the male orange tree in Spanish, and I think it's called a Chinese orange in English, but they're the little baby oranges. They're like 1 inch or 2 wide. Those are pretty good, but I only really like them in juices. Same with kumquats and loquats because they're kind of sour for me. My teeth hurt. But the goji berries had flowered as well, and they're all coming through. They had been asleep in winter. This one's another nectarine tree. Oh wait, let me go double check on it. I'm not too sure. It's either a nectarine or an apricot. One of those. Let's see. What are you? Peach. Oh, bro. Super wrong. They all kind of, those three all kind of look the same to me, and they all kind of flower the same. But that's a nice tree. It's doing well. It's like a year old. Over here we have, let's see. This tree had just finished flowering, and it's or not flowering, but dropping its leaves, and now it's budding, so it's getting all its new growth for spring. This one's a pear tree, semi-dwarf Kiefer pear. Hey, shout out to my boy Keith. Check out the passion flower. That's flowering. Finally gonna get some fruit on that. Probably the first year we'll get fruit off of that. Only had that a year, but look at it's filled. Basically, it was just like this little bit right here. It's gone all the way, like 13, 14 feet that way. We're trying to extend it all on this here to meet halfway with the grapes, and then over there as well. Cauliflower, we're letting flower or go to seeds, then we can have a bunch of cauliflower seeds. We always do that with species that we really like, so that we can get new propagations off them. Same here with the cilantro, we kind of just let it go crazy through all the seeds here. Pomegranate has shed all its leaves. It's coming back as well now. I think that's it for now. A lot of stuff is coming into spring. It's looking good. Check out the veggies. They're doing well right now too.